All right, we back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is, man. I was watching Eddie Hearn's infamous IFL TV episode 3001. I'll link it to the description as well. But Eddie Hearn said that he applied for Dillian Whyte and Joesph Parker to be a title eliminator and produce the next mandatory for Anthony Joshua after the Povetkin fight. Now, we know that Eddie Hearn, said Deontay Wilder can have Anthony Joshua April 13th, 2018 in Wembley Stadium. I don't believe that neither. Like I said, if they don't want to fight Deontay now, what's the difference between fighting him in October to April? No difference. He wants to make Dillian Whyte versus Joesph Parker. He wants to sell that rematch and monopolize the whole fight. He don't have to pay Deontay Wilder nothing. He just paid Dillian Whyte, which is his fighter. That's what they're targeting. They're hoping Dillian Whyte can beat Joesph Parker. And it produces a mandatory or a Joesph Parker rematch, which some people do want to see. Okay? So, he lied again. Why would you apply for this fight between the number 2 contender, number 2 and Dillian Whyte, and number 6 and Joesph Parker? Number 1 contender in WO is also Alexander Povetkin. So once he fights Joshua, he'll fall down or become champion. Okay. Now you guys get in the picture. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua have no ambitions on fighting Wilder right now. So he's trying to fix up a fight between a rematch period between Dillian Whyte and Joesph Parker. And what made it interesting when I seen this, I had another video I could have did, not talk about a little bit about that on the back end of this video. I'm reading through the comment sections, around the internet, and a few UK people say, "Oh, if it's true," one guy in particular, if it's true, Wilder, Joshua is really ducking Wilder. If this is true, and it came out of Eddie Hearn's mouth on the video on IFL TV today. Everybody's starting to see that now. This stuff is starting to materialize. People that accuse Deontay Wilder ducking, even though it's so blatant that Josh was ducking. A lot of people gonna be apologizing and feeling stupid because once this happened, that Dillian Whyte or Joesph Parker produces a mandatory and Joshua runs to that mandatory and says, "I gotta fight my mandatory in the rematch," you guys will truly see he's ducking Deontay Wilder. People say, "Well, he said he could have it April 13th. Well, where's the contract that says April 13th, Wembley Stadium, 2018 for Deontay Wilder? It ain't one. Like I told y'all, oh boy, Anthony Joshua, he a punk. But like I said, man, how's that purse bid coming? Or how's that 24-hour negotiation period coming between Team Joshua, Eddie Hearn versus Alexander Povetkin? Eddie Hearn said that we ain't going to no Russia. I seen him also quoted in the same interview saying that if we have to go to Russia, it'll be September 29th. Or he said if we have to go elsewhere, it'll be September 29th. And the WBA gave them 24 hours to come to an agreement. That was almost been 48 hours when we wake up. And since they so strict and they said, "Oh, we gave you a exception for 1 month to negotiate with Wilder," if the WBA gave you exception 1 month to negotiate with Wilder, okay, that's a total lie, then why did Eddie Hearn say in this same IFL interview I'm linking in the description that they've been negotiating with Povetkin the whole time? I'm just not going to focus on the Wilder. I was negotiating with Povetkin too. So he negotiated all this time with Povetkin. It was about 6 weeks ago he went over there to try to negotiate with Robinski and Team Povetkin. So that was about 6 months ago you tried to negotiate, okay? That didn't work. Now the WBA gives them a 24-hour deadline that it came and passed. Since they want to act all strict about mandatories. So it came and passed, okay? And I haven't heard nothing from the president of the WBA, Mendoza, but a bunch of horse shit since I've been reading upon him for the last year. He said, "I wanted to eliminate all the regular WBA titles. The boxing scene, they was relocating WBA headquarters wherever his daughter went to college at, Columbia, Panama, wherever the hell it is. They relocated their headquarters. And look at it. Super Featherweight Championship belt was down to one title. He pushes Albert Machado to regular champion, which he was the actual champion, made Tank super champion while fighting Jesus Clay, our guy coming off a loss and moving up in weight. See? Money, 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 money. It's all about the money. With the WBA, they the oldest major sanctioned belt body. First one, major sanctioned belt body. That's still here. But they corrupt. Very, very corrupt. So 24 hours came and passed, tick, 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 tock. And still ain't been no force of making a deal. All I heard is we close. I've been hearing we close to a deal for 6 weeks now. 2 months to be exact, almost. We close. And still haven't closed in on Pavek. He said, we ain't going to Russia. But a little bit later than that, if we have to go elsewhere. Yeah, you might have to go elsewhere. And then, he said, I read on the internet, the interview, okay? The interview is worth it. Watch it. It's an hour. It's worth it. He said, I heard that you said on the internet or something like that you'll have to drop the belt if you go to Russia. Which I've heard that. Cali Enigma told me that. Shout out to the brother. He said, well, that'd be up to Joshua. If Joshua wants to drop the belt, that's what he want to do. He want to go to Russia and drop the belt. It'd be up to Joshua. Oh, now when shit get hard, when questions get hard, it's up to Joshua. Any other hard question Eddie Hearn asks, right? He answered it. And we still haven't got a deal. Over 24 hours later, way over 24, going on 48. So why didn't the WA gonna order the purse bid? Why couldn't Deontay Wilder get the same extension until they came to a deal? Because Eddie Hearn and the WBA been in their back pocket for a long time, man. Eddie been in that back pocket for a while. And that's why they need to have all these sanctioning bodies stationed in the United States. To keep shit fair. This is where they make their most money at. Why did you win Panama and Colombia? Because they corrupt and they know. If boxing had a federal commission or international commission, they wouldn't get away with half the shit they get away with, man. But, like I said, man, the closing statements, Eddie Hearn said he applied to the WBO to have Joesph Parker ranked number 6, who was just number 1, and Dillian Whyte number 2. I don't know how he's number 2 in the WBO to fight and produce the mandatory for Anthony Joshua. So we know what he about to do. Now you understand why Dillian Whyte didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. He was looking for the quickest way to the title. Okay? To a title shot with Joshua rematch. Since he couldn't get in Wilder, so Eddie Hearn made it happen. So see how sneaky and conniving boxing is? You could just pay to have a fight sanctioned for a title eliminator. Hence how Alexander Povetkin got his title after failing 2 drug tests. People say, well, Luis Ortiz failed 2 drug tests. Well, he failed 1. He failed 1 for sure, and 2, he was exonerated. No, for sure exonerated. Not exonerated by the Russian federal bullshit. No, he was clean. But, hey, it is what it is, man. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We here. We back. And don't forget, we got the new college sports page, S1210. College Sports Most Wanted. We talk college football, basketball, joint venture with Cali Enigma and Colossal Sports TV and another homeboy who's going to hop on in it, go get it sealed up. And it's already up. The link is in the description. Please subscribe and support what we're doing over there, especially if you like college basketball or college football. If you don't, hey, still go and subscribe and help us get what we got to get. I already dropped the first video if you guys are interested. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those links in the description. Share, hit the subscribe button. And y'all